a torus. You're describing not just the anatomy of a torus, but the mechanics of a torus, the mechanics how a torus works, how the magnetic fields that drive the torus are at play here, how the accretion disk is formed. And I just realized this is it. Everything in our reality, every word you utter, every thought you have, manifests as a toroidal field. So that means that our universe, and these toroidal fields are magnetic. They're not electric, they are magnetic. And I'm going to show you something very shortly that everybody needs to see. And this is just such a simple, beautiful example how any toroidal structure, any torus structure, like a donut structure, generates energy. This is a big aha moment, and I'm not sure if that penny has dropped for you yet, Eileen, but I hope that after this, you can actually speak about this with confidence, especially in your work as well, which is it's really important. This is just mind-blowing. So everything is a toroidal field. Our entire universe is an integrated network of toroidal fields, from the largest torus to the smallest torus. There is no end. You can't get to the smallest torus, and therefore you can't get to the smallest particle. And that's why when I listen to these people talk about CERN and how they're trying to find the God particle and all that kind of stuff, it freaks me out. I'm very uncomfortable with that, because that's not what's going on here. There is no smallest and there is no largest. Well, the largest that we know of is our universe, but now we're talking about multiple universes. So if the universe and everything in it is a giant torus, which means it's a magnetic field, and we already know that magnetism that's what they say. So they say this in one breath, but then they start asking with the next sentence, what holds the universe together? So they say magnetism is the main force in the universe. It's the invisible force that holds the universe together. Well, you've just volunteered or agreed or succumbed to the fact that magnetism is the force that holds the universe together. And now you're trying to find the matrix or the ether or the Higgs field. And again, we should talk about that, because that's where the con lies. And that's from the particle physics and the whole negating of the ether in 1888, whenever the Michelson-Morley experiment happened. And then the frantic search for the matrix or the field that they started to call the Higgs field, because they negated the ether. And then because things can't exist something has to hold it together, right? Something has to hold the universe together.
Yeah, the whole thing with Peter Higgs, right? They get rid of the ether, and then this guy named Peter Higgs comes and he recreates the same thing and names it after himself. I'm like, that's science in a nutshell.
It drives me crazy. And our scientists and philosophers and wise people throughout history have been talking about the ether. The ether, it's the energetic, the energy that holds the universe together, holds everything together, from the universe to the atoms and the cells in our bodies. Everything is held together by this field. So now that we know that magnetism is the energy that holds the universe together, then surely magnetism is the main thing, not electricity. So why do you call it an electromagnetic universe when surely it should be the magneto-electric universe? Magnetism is the thing, is the alpha omega, the force that holds everything together. And we see it because of the toroidal nature of everything in creation. And the torus is a magnetic field.